Hey y'all, how's it going? It's your boy Liger, back at it again with another Let's Play. I'm here today with some Tales of Arise from Bandai Namco. It's been a long time actually since I played a Tales game. I'm talking like old school Tales games. But I love JRPGs, and so when I saw Tales of Arise, I'm like, you know what? That looks really interesting. Let's give that a shot. So we're gonna give that a play today. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Story looks interesting. The characters look cool. To be honest, the demo was pretty fun as well. If you didn't see me play that, I played that over on Twitch. Link to my Twitch is down in the description below. We played 3 different classes, 3 different characters, and it gave us 3 different cutscenes on the main stories of the game. So got a little bit of knowledge of what's going to happen, but not too much. So it'll be interesting to go in mostly blind. But yeah, so let's jump right into it. I feel like we can just go in blind together. Well, damn, that was the most anime RPG opening I think I've ever seen. That was that was super anime. I kind of like it. I think that's part of the draw of Tales, right? Is that you kind of feel like in some ways you're playing an anime, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, so we're gonna do English voices and start game. See, we're gonna do what? Story, standard, moderate, hard, huh? Let's do moderate. If we need to bump it down, we can bump it down. That's fine. We'll do, yeah, that queuing time, subtitles are on, and then that needs to be inverted. That's my camera speed, the volumes. Let's bump the music volume down just a little bit, just because typically having that in the background is fine. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to prioritize graphics, because yeah, while high frame rate is cool, having max graphics is even better. Let's begin the game.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps.
He looks like a right asshole, doesn't he?
This barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Dahnan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Okay, so let me see if I parse this correctly. The Renans attacked the Dahnans and took over their world and enslaved them, is what it sounds like. Oh, they're not looking very good at all right now. How are they supposed to push that heavy ass thing with their little self?
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Hmm?
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless! Alright, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me!
Well, the Renans are terrible people. That much is clear already.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Well, he took that hit like a champ, though. Okay, ask Doc to treat you. I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. That's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you, and don't regret a thing, so don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. Oh, yeah. I think his thing is that, like, he doesn't feel pain for some reason.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Yeah, Doc's probably gonna be mad at you. Be like, really, dude? Really?
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories.
Strange dream.
Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
Yup.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Dahnans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Against
Keep
the
your
magic
voice
armored
down, will you?
Renans? I mean, sounds like a good idea, but they would just kind of get their asses beat.
My friend.
Just saying.
There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself.
It's about right.
There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world.
It's a very good point, actually.
Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
He doesn't seem to have issues seeing through the mask, though. It's just kind of there.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
You okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Can't go that way. That's the dock. This way? The Bright Eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and work us to the bone until we're dead. And if the routine beatings on them weren't enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they like to stick their zoogles on us. That's pretty fucked up, just
I'm a
saying.
slave, just like everyone else here.
They're not moving.
So
Damn
how come I
it.
don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter.
I think that's the one from earlier, right?
Like worrying
Who like
about it'll change
went and fell
anything.
down? God, there's so many of them. Get to bed, embedded, now! Fine, sure. No matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and Liger hanging out in the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. The Lengus, especially, is something else. There's no way we can ever hope to beat the Renans when they can build floating castles like that. Floating castle? I see the planet right there, but what's this floating castle they're talking about? Maybe I'm just interesting, blind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to go great like that. Whatever. Ever wonder what all those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell you, it's the fuel they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it. Once we do, they just take it and light it up, and that's why it's hotter than hell here. So, wait, they make us mine fuel, and then they just light it immediately on fire to make it hotter? Just, that's stupid. That's so silly. Listen, whatever the bastards do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back against them bright eyes. Got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of the soldiers or their zoogles, let alone Lord Balsaf. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they'll hear you guys. Probably beat you to death. Like the terrible people they are. Nope, nothing to grab there. Can't go that way. Can't wait, Iron Mask. I'm trying to catch a little shut-eye over here. Not really lying down, just saying.
Get some rest.
Rest, yes.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long?
Probably way too
Tomorrow's another
many.
day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
That sounds so happy
I'd better
for
head to
what's
work.
going on here.
So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
Freight train, huh? Yeah, I'm guessing that the sleep sound is the generic one they use for like when you even sleep in like inns and stuff later
Start another
on.
day toiling away for the Renans.
So it is a little bit too happy for what's
Till the
going
day
on
I
here.
die.
Here's Doc. Freight train. Oh, excuse
Look
me.
lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Okay, so what are we having to do today? They have us pushing freight cars? Wow. So silly. They have machinery that could do this. Ooh. Nice job.
Zephyr, she's here.
The hell?
Oh.
Come back!
So if you touch her, pain. Lots and lots of pain. Surely you don't think you'll survive that. Oh, Lord.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
Also, that was a really good hit by that shovel, by the way.
Not yet, sir.
If I was him, I would have gone for the chain above it because I would have been scared of hitting the hands. Oh. Hello there.
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You cost us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
Is he? Oh, he's going to get the train moving. Okay.
So bad. It's just you.
Well, how much faster can we go? They've got Zoogle drawn carriages. Oh, they're hand carting now.
Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers.
Ooh, that was good. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Woo!
idiots. Hey, you two.
Oh, let's go. I can respect a man whose first inclination when facing off against giant armored dudes with swords is to punch them in the face. Touch her. There you go.
Away you go.
Yes, that's what you should have done in the beginning. That puts a block between the two of you. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, he's mad.
Your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsav. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion. Yes, sir.
Oh, it is Shion.
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having
These
some
names.
trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
So he's been trying to become emperor, king? I don't know how the country does their top level, but it's failed twice and looks to be failing a third time? Not sure. Okay, so we survived. That's good.
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
Huh. Interesting.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like
well, they don't
I
want
know
other
more
people to
about you than
know.
The other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
I mean, to be fair, if you touch her, she causes you immense pain, and she can't really control it, and that's kind of a problem.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, let's talk to her. If you want to know something, I can tell you what I can. What is this place? This is the old Zion mine, one of the Crimson Crow's safe houses. Abandoned mines like this are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. What are the Crimson Crows? I told you, we're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Caglia from the Rena. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not as just physically strong. He's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. Okay.
I'll find out for myself.
So is this where we came in at? Yeah, this is where we came in at. So let's go deeper into the mines. That way. A couple people here, there. Ah, here we go.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
Oh,
That's
they know who she is.
You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
I mean,
She was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Dahnan from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder, not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Dahnans may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
yeah, as long as they don't touch her.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Oh, never mind. Does she have the ability to channel it
Curse.
out? Interesting.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
Wants to use you as a weapon, of course.
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
I got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on.
Okay, well, let's go welcome our guests too. Now that sword is, ew, rusty and basically broken. Nasty. Nasty. Dull sword, a rusted long sword with a blade badly in need of repair. Fighting with it is more like using a blunt weapon than a bladed one. That sounds about right. Press that to open the menu where you can save and load your game. Okay, system. Ah, save. I haven't done that yet. Perfect. Oh, look at that. All kinds of stuff down here. Apple gel. That'll help me with my healing. Is that all we got down here? Oh, okay. I said all kinds of stuff, but really there was one singular thing down here. I guess it's better than nothing, but...
An ambush. Renins are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Can't go that way, which means we're going this way.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
I can't help them right there.
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Yep, sounds like it. Oh, hey, look. It's time to fight a Renin.
Stop right there!
Stop right there!
Oh, It's just a Dahnan. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
Who do you think you're talking to?
Go to hell!
There you go.
Dare address a Renan armored soldier that way. I'll show you embedded.
Time to kick his ass. Let's go. Normal attacks, press R1 to perform a normal attack. Press triangle, square, or X to use arts. And then evade by pushing left in direction and R2.
Talk or die!
so much for playing nice. All right, we're up. Mirage! Real fight. Still, I have to do this.
I won't go quietly.
Die!
Take this! You're finished! Slap! Swallow blade! Here I come! Here I come!
Oh, that hurt. Probably should have dodged that, but it is what it is. Got him.
I won. I actually
Good experience. Good experience.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Not that way. Is there anything back here? Because there's like a little turn here. Nope, nothing. Alas. Let's continue this way then. I have to get attacked again. The question is, how strongly are we going to get attacked? Apple gel? Apple gel! Don't try to take on any armored soldiers yourself. You don't have a chance in hell of winning. You're wrong, but I appreciate the looking out for me. Because most people, you're right, would not be able to win.
No choice.
Now you'll learn!
Here I come! Slap! Swallow blade!
Oh.
Here I come! Take this! Go now!
Oh, I didn't get to dodge.
Strike! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I was gonna get a juggle on that, but it turns out no, in fact.
You're mine! It's over!
Oh no!
It's over!
Push okay. Quick little L1 to do that.
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! You're finished!
Swallow blade.
Rising Wyvern!
Mirage! Oh, nope, missed it.
No escape!
You know, I just realized I don't have an HP bar right now. So basically it's like, hey, you don't have to worry about HP here. Just practice using the battle system. Not bad idea. I'm okay with that. I thought that woman was completely unarmed. How the hell did she get a weapon? Oh, wait, that's the dude who was...
Shion V. Mayor Imeris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolseth.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave.
See, I didn't realize he didn't
You're meddling in.
take any damage from that.
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Dahnan.
Fine, suit yourself.
Let's go. I do like her gun. Where did she get it from? Combos are strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and in the air. Using an art to go between them can thus extend a combo. So... Okay, during a combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner.
Word to the wise, I call my own shots.
Okay, so I'm gonna air gap him, Mirage, Rising Wyvern, knock him down, Mirage, go up, normal attack, Mirage him down, normal attack. Oh wow, that was actually really good. Hey, now that I have an idea of how that works, it's easier.
Possibly gain from helping a Renan like me.
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Dahnan? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well,
damn.
Put it like that.
No need to be racist. Shit.
Question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Nope.
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget
very descriptive.
I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
Was that model in a T-pose there? Or was she just like reaching out and it happened to look like a T-pose? I guess there's no real way to know. When the indicator appears at the bottom right, there's a skit that you can do. Okay. R1.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look
Yeah,
like
how do you
anything
see out of
I've
a
ever seen.
mask made of iron?
It's me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Probably, yeah.
The other Dahnans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line.
Oh, so self-serving.
You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3
Then who
centuries of Renan rule
are
without
you?
such upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Which is why it's probably so easy to beat them.
Getting killed for their amusement.
Nice. Okay. Let's go talk to him.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Traitor, huh?
Look out!
No, missed it. Oh no.
Xion! Xion!
Did he just pull a sword out?
A blazing sword? But how?
Impossible.
No, wait,
The
what?
Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the
Oh,
core.
he no longer has the Master Core. Oh. Holy shit. It went back to the core, huh? Huh. Whoa. What the hell was that?
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Oh shit. Thanks, Xion.
It's one of
Also,
my
her
heroes.
eyes did definitely light up, like a dark blue there.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
It's like y'all are a match made in heaven.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Probably Iron Mask is the only person in the world who can.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Party member info. You befriended Shion. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Interesting. Okay, Shion's fighting style specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. An auto mode is enabled to primarily target flying and astral art wielding enemies as well as foes with lower HP during combat. Her astral arts not only deal damage but also do healing. So she's effectively, I think, my healer. Cure points, arts with healing and support effects consume cure points in addition to AG. And CP is shared amongst the party. Okay, get away from the mine. We will get away from the mine, but we will get away from the mine next time. I feel like this is probably the perfect moment to stop for now and pick it up in the next episode. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. This episode is out a little bit early compared to when Arise will actually be out. If you're watching this the day it came out, then Arise will be out tomorrow. I'll put a link down below in the description that will take you to the Bandai Namco page that'll let you select where you want to buy it. If you want to buy it on Steam, on PlayStation, that's PS5 or PS4, or Xbox, that is Xbox, original Xbox One, or the Series X/Series S. I am playing on the PS5 copy, by the way. I probably should have said that earlier. So everything you've seen here was on the PlayStation version. I'm hoping to do a comparison video after the main game releases between the PS5 version and the Steam version, at least, and possibly the Series X version, but we will see. But thanks for watching, y'all. I will see y'all in the next episode. And until then, game on.